Man, what's Google doing, man? So the Pixel 3a is coming out after the Pixel 3, and it's a lesser version of the 3. Something ain't right. What up, y'all? It's your man Wayne Train back with another joint. Before we get started, just do your boy a favor, hit the like, subscribe, whatever you got to do, dislike. I'm all for that too. Any kind of comments below, some feedback, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, today we're talking about the Pixel in general, not just the 3A, but just what Google's kind of doing with the Pixel and all together. So they are releasing some Pixel 3A budget version of the Pixel 3 about a year later, probably like 8 months later from the release of the Pixel 3. I don't understand it. Straight up, I just would never buy this phone. Like, take my word for it. You can probably go out in the wild, not like on Google's website. Google's website, we got the Pixel 3 starting at about $600. Started at $800 when it was released. We're at $600 now. The Pixel 3 is talking about $400 on its release. So I don't think the Pixel 3A is $200. It's worth. I don't believe the Pixel 3. How am I trying to say this? So I don't believe that the Pixel 3A is worth the $400 that they're charging, whatever. You can, even though it's $200 more for the 3, and it's technically an older device, you'd be better off doing that with the 845 and last year's processors and whatnot than getting this year's stuff, because it's still a 600 series processor. There's nothing crazy going on here. It's still basically the same phone, just dumbed down. So I won't even buy this phone just off that. So in general though, about Google, what they're doing with these Pixels, so it looks as though the Pixel's gonna finally be on T-Mobile. I've been waiting for that for a minute, but man, can we stop with the exclusive stuff, man? This is almost 2020, and we still got Google and Motorola and all these other phones that want to be exclusive to one carrier. Remember when Apple was doing that years ago when they first dropped the iPhone? It was only available on AT&T for like a long time, it seemed. But all that stuff ended, I thought, back then, but I guess we still got it going on now. But anyway, I'm glad that it is finally coming to an end. The Pixel will or should be available on T-Mobile. I can't wait to get that. Hopefully they continue it and don't just stop at the 3 and put the 4 out there too. So any other future Pixels that come out, I hope they do come to all carriers, not just Verizon. So look forward to that. But back to the Pixel 3A. Like I said, don't buy this phone. I don't even really mean to be bashing it, because mid-range devices are good. They offer amazing battery life. They're usually pretty snappy, and for the most part, big old wasp outside. I ain't going out there. But for the most part, a 600 series processor, I would probably say, is pretty sufficient for most like average users. So not like if you find yourself not using your phone a ton, you don't play a lot of games, you don't really do a lot of heavy tasks with your phone, a mid-range phone is definitely like a good option to like look for. I'm just speaking specifically about the 3A. I don't like the timing, I don't like the pricing. All that is messed up. I feel like they should have did this last year. I'm assuming they have to have like a 4 coming out. So we're talking about a 3A this year and a 4 coming out this year as well. So, what is Google actually doing? I don't know. It's all messed up to me. But I would just go ahead and avoid the 3A altogether. Go out and find yourself a Pixel 3 on Craigslist, Facebook, Marketplace, eBay, whatever you got to do. You can get it for a bargain compared to what you're getting, paying $400 for a brand new, budgeted, watered down version of last year's phone. So anyway, man, I would just go ahead and skip that. But let me know what you guys think about the Pixel and Google and what they're doing in the comments, because honestly, I want to know, because I don't see how this is a good move, but it's getting a little bit annoying too, with like every company really just biting off of each other. Apple did it with the XR, and Samsung with S10e, which really wasn't even a budget phone. It was just a flagship masked as a budget for an expensive price. You know, then we got Google now that's doing the exact same thing, and you know, it's bad to me. So I ain't messing with it. So let me know what y'all think, and I'll get back with y'all.